Kids shouldn't get cancer, but some do. 46 children and teens in the US are diagnosed every day. Treatment is hard. It's a fight for life. It involves too many hospital stays, clinic visits, chemo treatments, and side effects. We won't let them fight alone. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Let's fight alongside these children and families. Offer them hope, understanding, and an encouraging word or smile. Our hearts go out to our young friends fighting cancer. We need to make their present brighter and fight for a cure. Our hearts express the love we have for them. We recognize their bravery and courage. Tonight is the first ever One Heart, One Hope for Childhood Cancer broadcast, and we are happy you're here. Let's recognize Childhood Cancer Awareness Month together. Let's hear their stories. Let's make their day brighter. Let's give them hope for the future.
Welcome to One Heart, One Hope for Childhood Cancer, broadcasting live from Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we share with you the stories of brave heroes fighting cancer. For the past 13 years, for one night in September, over 200 families gather for the Miracle Party, an event gala for children, parents, siblings, families to forget about cancer and dance the night away. This year, COVID prevents us from gathering in person, but our Miracle Party families are gathered virtually together tonight for One Heart, One Hope. In the future, we hope to broadcast One Heart, One Hope live from Miracle Party. Children and teens are fighting cancer all over the world, and we want to reach them with a sense of hope and community support. Our host tonight is no stranger to the Miracle Party families. Please welcome Ken Clark from Channel 2 and Fox 31 Denver.
Oh, it's so good to see you this evening. Hi, welcome to the Miracle Party. I have had the honor to meet so many of you in the past at these Miracle Parties, and I wish you greetings from a distance. While we can't meet in person this year, welcome to the first live stream of One Heart, One Hope for Childhood Cancer. Now, the One Heart, One Hope was born from a need to continue to build awareness about childhood cancer, to show the community the support that's available to them, and to create hope more than just one time a year, something that'll last 365 days. So tonight, it's an opportunity for us to unite virtually in the fight against childhood cancer. The heart of One Heart, One Hope is the community's response to the fight against childhood cancer. The hope is through community outreach. So what do we have in store for you tonight? Well, just let me tell you, to better understand the journey of the child fighting cancer, especially during this incredibly challenging year of COVID-19, you're going to be hearing directly from our Miracle Party heroes, both those fighting cancer and those survivors. We're also going to hear from the community, including Miracle Party founder Stacy Cyphers and her daughter Kennedy. We're also going to hear messages of hope. While COVID has changed a lot in our world and will continue to change our world, it hasn't changed our ability to have a good time. So we're also going to be enjoying some great music, just like we have had in Miracle Parties past. Though this year you won't be able to see me dance, which is a bit sad, but only sad for some of you. And just like we did at Miracle Parties last year, we're going to be giving away some fantastic prizes tonight. So if you are a Miracle Party family tuning in with us, you just keep watching, because we will have a raffle just for you towards the end of this broadcast. So let's get this party started. As you know, the Miracle Party started 13 years ago. So let's take a few seconds to see why it started and why it has meant so much to so many kids and families over the years. Now, amazing. Here we go. I am so honored to be a part of this Miracle Party, guys. It
all started in a hospital room with one girl. 13 years later, hundreds of families fighting cancer joined together for one night of hope, fun, smiles, and love. While we all work to cure childhood cancer, families have immediate needs today. Miracle Party provides hope and encouragement. We honor those who have become angels and continue to support our survivors as they build their future. The Miracle Party was started as an end of chemo party for one girl who wanted her fellow cancer-fighting friends there with her. And it's become more than we ever thought possible. With One Heart, One Hope, we will reach even more children around the world to let them know they are not alone. Together, we can bring hope, love, and support to their families at a time when it matters most.
Isn't that beautiful? It's hard to imagine this party's been going on for 13 years. I am so honored to be a part of the Miracle Party. It is a bright spot every year to meet the families and to visit with everyone throughout the year. Tonight, we are joined live, but still socially distanced, by Stacy Cyphers, the founder of the Miracle Party and mother to Kennedy. And Kennedy herself. Stacy and Kennedy, I'm sure you've been looking forward to tonight. Even though it's painful not seeing all of our friends and family in person, their safety, getting through this crisis, obviously, to everyone involved is entirely more important. So Stacy, give us an idea of how you came up with this, the thought of the Miracle Party. I know it, but a lot of people out there don't.
Right. Well, to be honest, it's this girl right here who was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 10. And at the end of her solid year of inpatient chemo on and off, we decided to throw an end of chemo party. Well, what happened with that was unexpected because Kennedy wanted to have her friends that she would spend time with at Children's at the party as well. So believe it or not, every September, because of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Kennedy's birthday month. She'll be 20. Tell us. 24.
We're supposed to share her age?
Yes, 24 on Tuesday. The party has always been super special to us to celebrate all of the kids.
Well, happy early birthday to you, Kennedy. It's so good to see you. Stacy, you were the constant through Kennedy's battle. You fought right alongside her, often having gatherings in the playroom, and you did an amazing job talking about all those kids. Take us back to that first Miracle Party. How many people were at that party?
Oh, I want to say just a handful.
The first one was when we first got back from Paris and on our Make-A-Wish trip, and there were several hundred people there.
Yes,
there were
people,
a
yeah.
handful of Miracle kids.
Yes.
So I think we started with 13 kids.
I remember it was the most special too, because it was just such an honoring moment. I don't think a lot of us were used to such a public gathering. And I remember we were all lined up in chairs, and it was just such a amazing moment, to be kind of praised for our strength and something that was just natural for us at the time. But yeah, I remember the gala. It was beautiful.
It was awesome.
It was elaborate.
Well, and that's something, too, that I think a lot of people don't know is that, people are calling you a hero because you made it through, but yet at the time, it is just what you were doing. It was your day-to-day life. It was kind of ingrained in you to fight that battle.
Yeah. It wasn't a choice at the time. It was just your lifestyle. When you're a child, you kind of just take what you're given and endure, and, makes it all the easier to have all this strength and support from just family and friends and nurses and extended family. This was beautiful.
It was really a great time to bring everybody in and continue to do it then for 12 years. This is our first year that we have not been able to gather together. So it's very important to bring other families in.
Well, and that's why you started the Miracle Party. You had the opportunity to meet families and talk to moms and dads whose kids were having the battle for their life down the hallway. And that's why everything kind of came together. So tell us a little bit about that.
I think what happened is that you find that either people get it or they don't, oftentimes. Not being blunt, but just being realistic. Either you get the fact that your child is fighting for their life, or it's kind of easier to not think about it. And so with the Miracle Party, we were finding a community that understood the good, the bad, the indifferent, the challenges. So with that, I think community was huge. Reaching out for people to understand childhood cancer was huge. Finding people that could support these families when they needed them most.
Well, and as a parent involved, it must be nice to know that when you get together with these families, that you can talk about the subjects that are so soul-crushing to a lot of those who are going through it, that there's an open door, that's why we're here. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and I think it's just the connection, just the deep down heartfelt connection. A lot of people just aren't aware until it's put on a platter and delivered to you. Such a, a difficult and physical, mental, emotional struggle. And I think when you're just on the same wavelength, it just helps. But it takes that initial moment, and I think this party allowed us to kind of create that platform where everyone could just easily attend and reach, and then kind of also just have fun and detach, and get that chance to experience fun when there is, a bit of sadness and hardship to be felt in this lifestyle.
And now this year, the isolation. So in a year where we
Yeah.
all need to get together and celebrate the fact that we're all still here and we all still get together
Yes.
every year and celebrate the fact that these kids continue to battle. So over the past years here at the Miracle Parties, it's been so inspiring for me and others, and now online worldwide, to see the families that gain energy just from being together, silently knowing that they have fought the same fight. Is really emotional to witness their unity in their fight against childhood cancer, and I'm so proud to stand with them and honored to be a part year after year. Well, guys, we are so thankful that you are here with us tonight, and thank you for sharing those stories of hope and compassion as we continue the battle. Tonight, Kennedy and Stacy want you to meet their friend Allison, who went through the same diagnosis, the osteosarcoma, which is essentially bone cancer in children and teens. Allison's involvement with the Miracle Party has had a major impact on her life, as well as the lives that she continues to impact, and now you're going to hear from her.
So the Believe letters started the first or second year. I was honestly more focused on just the spectacle that was the party the first few years. And after, like I said, I believe the fourth year of going to the Miracle Party, somehow I got handed the letters and I had the task of painting them to fit next year's theme. And I guess they liked them so much because I've been doing it ever since. My name is Allison Holmes, and I am 25 years old, and I'm a 12-and-a-half-year cancer survivor. I was diagnosed when I was 12 years old with a bone cancer. That basically meant that I went through 9 months of chemotherapy, multiple surgeries, my last one being 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years now, which is exciting, because hopefully I won't have any more. I made a lot of really cool new friends at the hospital, and I met a lot of people that inspired me to go on to try to do better things with my life. Pretty much my whole life got flipped completely around, and I don't think I would ever ask to go back and change it back to the way it was. I think it definitely helped change me for the better, and in general my life is still changing because of it. It has been, as I said before, one of the biggest joys to look forward to every single year. I greatly enjoy being able to create something that's going to fit a theme, but it's also going to fit a purpose. I like to bring in the colors of Miracle Party, so gold, purple, green, that represent childhood cancer, survivors, just the fight in general, and being able to represent that in a form of art that makes people smile and makes people happy makes me happier than you could ever imagine. The Believe letters instill a lot of hope in people because it represents a story, and that's one of my favorite things to do with the letters, is to paint a story on the letters to fit each year, to fit the struggle and the fight that we all go through on a daily basis, but the extra struggle and fight that these kids have to go through. And I think seeing things like these letters return every year and change every year is similar to seeing kids like me and Kennedy who were here the first year. It shows that, yes, it's possible. You can make it through this, and you can grow older, and you can have a happy and successful life, and you can do things that also instill hope and happiness in others. And that's what I like to represent with my letters, is I like to inspire others to push hope and happiness, and I feel that that's what the letters do. Definitely one of the biggest things I look forward to every year now is contributing my own personal sense and style into the party that was started when I was going through chemo 13 years ago.
You know, and if you were here at the Miracle Party last year, she was co-hosting with me. And Allison, if you're watching, I miss you. I miss our conversations behind screen, and I am so satisfied to hear that you continue to do so well. I can only imagine as a parent how a parent feels when their child is diagnosed with cancer. Nobody asked for this fight, and a lot of families involved with the Miracle Party don't see themselves as heroes. But to us, they are. They absolutely are. We see their love, their compassion, their commitment to positivity, and of course, their commitment to hope. And as you saw with Allison's story, her Believe letters are iconic to those facing a time in their lives when believing is what keeps them going. So in order to build awareness, we need to understand these stories. So we reached out to a few of our Miracle Party heroes, and we asked them a few very important questions, especially during this year of COVID, where there's so much social distancing that you kind of lose track of the friends around you. We asked them, we wanted to hear what this year has been like for them. We asked them what they're celebrating, what they've achieved during 2020. We wanted to know what has been so tough. What's the hardest thing they've been dealing with COVID this year? And most importantly, we wanted to give them a voice during this special awareness month. Stacy and Kennedy, thank you for helping tonight to tell the stories of our heroes tonight. And we continue to be impressed with your involvement. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So let's start tonight with the first one, Natalie. She's only 11. She sent us this video. Take a listen.
Hello, my name is Natalie. I'm 11. And I'm a histiocytosis survivor. I would like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and Dr. Ashley for helping me through my treatment. September 2020 would have been my 12th year at the Miracle Party, but because of coronavirus, we cannot come together and party to celebrate. But that does not mean that we cannot celebrate as a community. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
I love it. Congratulations, Gabby. We do miss you. I've met you before at these parties, and I can't wait to see you again. So now, again, let's take another video. We have Stanton, 16.
My name is Stanton Gustafson. I'm 16, and I was diagnosed with T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia. One thing that has been hard about coronavirus is not being able to see my friends. I just recently reached 2 years since my diagnosis, and I have a year and a half left. I thank my friends and family for helping me get through treatment, and I really can't wait to get back to football. And if I could wish for one thing, it would be to not be immunocompromised so I can go out and do whatever I want.
Aw, we do too hope for football, and that dog just needs a pet. He's so cute.
Oh, yes.
We all love football, and we hope football season might happen sometime this year. We don't know, but we definitely
don't know.
It'll be next year for sure, so those kids will know the parents are in the stands cheering them on. It might be a little chilly, though, if we're watching football in February here in Colorado.
You know that.
But we're right with you, Stanton. We hope to see you there all padded up and doing what you can to sack the quarterback if that's your position. And I know you guys have some stories as well.
Yes, I do. So next we're going to hear from Anna Lee. She is 6 years old this year.
I'm Anna Lee. I got leukemia 2 years ago. And I just finished my medicine a couple weeks ago. and I'm so proud of myself and I just wanted to thank you, friends and family, for helping me, and all the doctors who did all the work.
Wow, 2 years though. That is so recent, especially those last few weeks. I am very, very, very excited and can personally share that excitement just of wrapping that up. That treatment, being that young age is hard and it can be a lot to just understand. But look, that energy, I know we were all excited to just see that.
We said when she said she's just so proud of herself.
Yes, and we're proud of you too. And I think that's what's so exciting with just this community is the excitement levels are matched every time. The appreciation for that is always present. So congratulations, Annalie.
Congratulations, Gabby. We are so proud of yourself, too.
And then next we have Izzy. So this year Izzy is 3, but he is going to be almost 4, or is almost 4. His birthday is coming up in October. So we're going to have a couple pictures and we'll kind of see through those. So Incredible Izzy will turn 4 in October again, and she will be 3 years post-treatment for AMKL this December. So pretty coming up soon. Incredible Izzy has really blossomed this past year as she has just started walking in May, which is exciting, and will be going to preschool and continues to grow and amaze everyone every single day. So this first picture is of Incredible Izzy at her 2-year anniversary. Kind of jumping forward, we're going to see some pictures of her family and celebrating there. I think it's really important to just see that rallying. I mean, this whole community, again, we keep touching base, but just family ties, you know, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandparents, everyone's affected by this disease. And it's really exciting to see everyone kind of just in the background. I think familiar faces in such a different environment can be really hard. But this, she's leaving the hospital back in December. So we've got some really recent, you know, and some upcoming excitement with that. So thank you so much, Izzy. You're very strong. We're all here for you, and we're all looking forward to seeing you next year.
I think you really touched on something so important is the siblings and what they go through when their sister, brother, sometimes twin, is fighting. So it's just so cool when I see the family pictures. And one of my favorite things at the Miracle Party is the gold carpet when they get their pictures at the end. And just to see how everybody grows every year. And it's just something super, super cool to me. So next we're going to have a video, and it's from Ashley, who's 12.
Hi, I'm Ashley Aarons. I'm 12 years old and had adrenal corticocarcinoma when I was 7. Adrenal corticocarcinoma was a tumor in my adrenal gland. It made my body grow a lot faster. I got a lot taller, my voice got deeper, and a lot of other stuff. I'd like to thank my whole family for helping me get through the treatment. I can't wait to be back at the Miracle Party next year.
Well, Ashley, we can't wait for you to get back to see us as well. It is just so important, as she was saying, some of the things that she had happen because of the treatment and because of what she was given, and to be like really aware of what was going on in her own world and adapting to that. You know, with losing ribs and having a titanium piece, you make adapt, you guys just adapt so well, and it's just so amazing to me. So next, we're going to have Taylor, who's 14. We'll have a video.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm 14 years old. I just started my freshman year of high school. I was diagnosed with stage 4 high-risk neuroblastoma when I was about 3 years old, and I would like to thank my family, all of our family friends, and obviously my doctors and nurses for helping me get through that time. If I had one wish for the future, I would wish for a cure to cancer, and finally, one heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
You know, she brings up a good point. You know, all the doctors and nurses behind the scenes doing what they can to help these kids in the fight for their lives. Can you imagine having to go through all of that? By the time you're a freshman in high school, you got this.
Yeah.
Like, you got no worries. You're going to own that freshman year. You're going to continue on through high school. And we hope that as you continue on, that all your dreams are achieved because of the battle that you've already fought.
I agree. I think that you guys have learned how to just take on life's little challenges, such as high school, in classes, in college, in sports and
that's
things.
a senior mindset as a freshman.
Yes.
Senior experiences.
My freshman year, I was just,
Yeah, we were just trying to get out of bed and make it to school on time, you know? Where's math class? Where's social studies?
She's just ready to take on the world, and I absolutely love that about our miracle kids. I really honestly do. Speaking of another miracle kid, she is now an adult, but she is 22, but had childhood cancer, and her story is really important, and her name is Rachel.
My name is Rachel Wilson. I am 22 years old. When I was 6 years old, I had a brain tumor called a craniopharyngioma. In December, I plan on graduating with my first degree, a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology from CU Denver. I then plan to continue my education to get my Bachelor's and Master's of Science in Nursing. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
Again, just the positivity and the hope in her voice, and then all of this accomplishments is just
the motivation, you know, and then if she continues on in her career, and we all know that she probably will, to become a fantastic nurse or whatever she decides to do, if she happens to be the nurse with a kid who's battling cancer, her life experiences are going to feed straight in to that situation and help that family out as well. And that's just fantastic to see.
I agree. The understanding, the level of understanding that these children have to deal with people throughout their lives that might have an illness or a sickness, they just get it.
They do.
It's a passion.
It's a passion.
Well, and Kennedy, you talk to people all the time. You've been there. You've gone through it. And they're going to ask you questions that only you know the answer to.
Yeah. And again, going back to that like-minded wavelength and mindset and just heartstrings, it's just easier to talk. But I think the passion and something that all of us, you know, have hopefully, and I can say experienced in the healthcare world is they just get it. And that's what makes it, you know, just a little bit lighter of a scenario going through those troubles.
Well, speaking of scenarios, as we know, things can change in different chemo regimens that they have, or different medication protocols. And this year, we have an update from Ethan, who is 12. Now, Ethan has had an incredibly tough year. As we know, sometimes there's just some tough things that happen at tough times, and we are here for Ethan. He has 2 new masses, and each mass, each of his eyes has a mass that's behind it. So with the start of methotrexate injections, which you're familiar with methotrexate, chemo that's used oftentimes for children, and also steroids, which can really take a toll on the body. We are in hopes that with both of that combination together, or that cocktail as we call it sometimes at Children's, is going to get him on the healing process and get those masses removed.
Absolutely.
Yes, so that's Ethan.
We are with you, Ethan.
12. Yes, we are. Nine.
So next we have Jamie. So Jamie this year is 15. Jamie has been 8 years cancer-free though, which is exciting. I think each year is amazing. 8 years, once you finally hit that, that's just unthinkable. But she's learning to drive this year at 15. It's an exciting time. Dancing competitively, which is really exciting. I think one of the things that is so hard being in this physical health is that you don't get to enjoy all the same things you used to. Your energy levels are high, are lower oftentimes. But just to see that activity getting back integrated in Jamie's life is really exciting. And just trying to navigate the whole sophomore year of high school. I think, at one point you might be dreading school, but then at the next, and with all these life changes, you're actually wanting to have homework. You're wanting to kind of attend classes and, and complain about it. I think that's an exciting and fun part about being in this childhood cancer world, it's a little bit different, and than maybe being an adult who might be struggling with this, and just different mindsets, different interests, and activity levels. But yeah, Jamie, we're excited, and hopefully next year you can teach Ken some of those dance moves that you've been practicing.
He needs
We all need
it.
Now, I might have some new moves for next year.
Maybe you'll have a dance off.
In my basement practicing this whole time with some new stuff.
The COVID shuffle.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
There you
Stacey,
go.
There you go. You never know. We understand, Katie, you got some more stories.
Yes, I do. So Lorelai, though, 14 this year, we do have a video, so let's hear from her.
My name is Lorelai Kinzer. I am battling an uncurable brain tumor.
What's one thing that's been hard for you?
The hardest thing for me this year was being away from my friends.
Did you celebrate anything this year?
One thing that I celebrated this year was my 4-year end of treatment anniversary.
Anything else?
I graduated from middle school.
That's awesome. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd love to thank my favorite nurse from when I was in the hospital.
Why?
Because they would always take me around the nurse's station and take me for a walk every time I needed to be cheered up.
Do you have any hopes?
My biggest hope for the future is to become a successful writer.
Do you have any plans?
No.
What's one thing you can't wait for?
One thing I can't wait for is to get back to school.
Do you have a wish?
If I had one wish, it would be to make everybody happy.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Thank you, Lorelai. Such a sweet heart, and it's hard because the sweetest of our hearts are affected by this, and I think the fact that her energy levels are there, her ambitions are still present, just shows that we're resilient and that we're gonna not let any of this affect anything when it comes down to it. So I think the sophomore year that was exciting.
And I can't wait to read her book.
Yes, as
or
a
go
writer.
to her play, or go see the movie that she's
Right.
going to write and produce. I just think that it would be absolutely fantastic.
And oftentimes with the children that have the blood disorders and dealing with cancer, you find that they're worried about other people being happy. They want other people to have good things. And her wish was for everybody to be happy. My wish would probably be more selfish. I don't know. I just am floored when it comes to how much these children want to give to others.
How altruistic they are, and how they look not only inside themselves, but they look outward to try and make everyone else happy. And behind the scenes, Kennedy's been giving me a hard time here. I don't know if she wants me happy or not, but I think she does.
Hey, it turns you a little fiery, I'll say that.
It is. It's so good to see you guys. All right, well, let's continue on. We've got another one. Chase, let's see his video. He's 12.
Hi, I'm Chase Hancock, and I am a childhood cancer survivor. One thing this year that's been hard because of coronavirus is just staying home all the time. One thing that I celebrated this year is I did my 18-month scan and I was cancer-free. The nurses and my family, they were really helpful when I was in treatment, and they just made it better. If I could wish for one thing, I would wish for a cure for childhood cancer. And to end it off, one hope and one heart.
Amen to that, Chase. Amen. To be 18 months and cancer-free is fantastic. And we know being stuck in your home and quarantine or dealing with COVID has been incredibly tough. And a lot of new friendships have evolved virtually. And fun times between friends is now online and texting as opposed to being in person. And we know it's not going to be a forever thing, but for this year it is that way. And we hope that we can quickly get back to seeing you in person, because stories like that, if this was a full-blown miracle party, the place would erupt in cheers.
Yes.
When you say that you are cancer-free, the place goes bananas.
And what you mentioned about, connecting in different ways, what is so unique about this broadcast is that we're able to come to you guys, even though I'm trying to take care of my daughter still, she's still my baby. I'm still, we are able to come to you, and then we want you to come back to us and let us know what you think, what you feel, how we're going to try to incorporate this live feed every year if we would be so blessed. And, and one thing positive out of COVID is that that's why we had to come here tonight.
True.
Yeah.
But we can do this in the future for when people aren't able to connect in person.
Boy, it's very true. We've all learned how to adapt and work from home, and technology has been a big part of that. Yes. But next year, we do hope to see everybody busting a move on the dance floor as it all goes down. And we'll all be in costumes, too, because we'll bring that back as well. All right, so we have one more video. This is Gabriella. She's 10. Take a look.
Hi, guys. This one is for all the kids. So, for all you kids who are struggling with cancer, I just wanted to tell you guys the best medicine is laughter and dancing. Here, I'll show you. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
See, so you make fun of my poor dancing, but if it brings laughter, right?
Yes, it does bring lots of laughter.
You remember the one year I was swinging on the curtain things that were in front of the stage?
We remember that, and she actually has some moves that definitely could put you up for some competition, like with the banana suit and with the things that you've had.
Each year's a little different.
I vote her already.
It's hard to dance when you're a banana. Yeah. Well, we thank everyone for their stories, who shared their stories with us. Gabby, thank you for reminding us that laughter and dance are so very important. Whatever makes you smile, whatever elevates that internal energy, that's what you need to do. And we do look so forward to giving you some music to dance to when DJ Brian Matthew joins us here just a little bit later in the broadcast. Stacy and Kennedy, I'd like to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done and for the experiences that you have shown me over the years. It's been absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for what you do for the Miracle Party and for kids who are battling childhood cancer and for their families as well. And I hope you both enjoy the rest of the broadcast. And we'll see you in just a little bit later. Yes. We're going to give out some prizes as well. And we do wish all those families out there good luck tonight as we continue to celebrate with these Miracle Party families. Now, another contributor to the Miracle Party and to building awareness for childhood cancer is Bo Brandt. I tell you what, for those who don't know Bo, who haven't had a chance to talk to Bo, maybe you have flown somewhere fantastic. He could have been the pilot inside that plane. He flies for United Airlines. He's a captain. He's also spent a lot of his life as a pianist, performing all around the world and at the Miracle Party. He's written and released 7 albums, and he has a special performance to share with us tonight.
Hello, I'm Bo Brandt. I'm from Evergreen, Colorado, currently living in Castle Rock, Colorado, and I'm very excited to be part of the Miracle Party now for the 3rd year in a row. My favorite part about playing the piano, it goes 2 different ways. I do love the days where I'm home alone. It's a great way to unwind if I've had a good or bad day. It's just I really love just being able to play. The other thing I love to do with the piano is I love to hopefully bring people together. If I do a private event, a birthday, things like the Miracle Party, I feel music can really help bring people together and set a mood, take your mind to another place. So that's why I love playing the piano the most. Is it's an instrument that without any words can just tell a whole story in itself. It is truly amazing how that music, it doesn't matter, you don't have to say anything, but if you get some musicians together or if you just play, people will stop and listen, and it's pretty amazing the power of music. And I think it's one of the most important elements in our world, even over in a spoken language. Miracle Party has really changed my life because it feels so good to give back to these amazing young children that have gone through so many struggles, hurdles, just things in their life that never expected. The families have gone through a tremendous amount of stress, and what a great way to dance and have music and have your families together enjoying a great event together. So for me to be a part of that, to get to play the piano, I've done the fundraising events, which are great with with a nice dinner at Maggiano's, and then actually playing at the live event was absolutely incredible at the Douglas County Fairgrounds. So I think it's an amazing cause, and it's something that I'm just so proud of the team for what they put together. This year 2020 has been quite interesting. I know we've had a lot of negativity around the world right now, and this year, not being able to have the big grand live event that we've had at the past with the Miracle Party is a little disappointing. And I know a lot of children really love being able to be at that live event. I feel that this has been a year, though, to also reflect about all the great things that we have. You're getting a lot more time with your friends and family. A lot of the bonding that you might have missed in a normal year of just everybody running around being busy. What I think is great about music is if you have time to listen to music, take that time just to kind of reflect maybe on the words or the message or the whatever envisionment you have in your head. I think it really does help to relax, because it has been a stressful year and a stressful time. So I'm hoping that this music that I'll play today will help bring some happiness and joy to your life. I'd like to play a piece for you called "A Million Dreams" from The Greatest Showman. What I really enjoy about it is I think the message is that no matter what hurdles you have in life, always keep those dreams in sight. And I think especially with the Miracle Party, it's so wonderful just to never stop dreaming, and you can do anything. So here's the Million Dreams.
I know it's not as impressive if the whole place was filled with people, but Bo is an amazing artist, and we just appreciate everything he has done. And if you've been to the Maggiano's event, the fundraiser event, he plays all night long and talks to the people and hands out his CDs, so it's fantastic. As we said tonight, we are going to have some fun. We are not done yet, Miracle Party families, but before we get to more music, brought to us by Bo, that was Bo. The next one coming up is DJ Brian Matthew, a Miracle Party favorite. He's been here before. We wanted to talk to you about the future. Now, there is so much fight in this community. You've seen the videos. You've seen the fight in the kids. Well, imagine that expanded into the community. These kids have a passion for life. And our part is to always show up emotionally, show up physically, and show up with hope and encouragement to empower our heroes to achieve their dreams. Now, when I got in contact with Stacy years ago as we were doing a story on Kennedy through Fox 31 and Channel 2, at that time, I was so impressed with the motivation and the drive from Stacy. If you've never met a woman who is just from her core being, just has a focus, a singular focus, and will do whatever it takes to make that happen. And she inspired me to be a part of this Miracle Party. And thankfully, it's been one of those events that I look forward to every year. My kids have begged to go to these events, and tonight they were sad that they couldn't come because of COVID-19. We're all missing you as well. And to the volunteers who've been behind the scenes, who have made this event happen, to the numerous people that have reached out on Facebook and said, I won't be there this year, but we'll see you again next year in 2020, I thank you. And to the people who have come together to put together the prizes and the gifts from years past, and to the people who have bought those gifts, the list just goes on and on and on and on and on, and we can be here all night long saying thank you to those people. Well, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart tonight as we stand here for the 13th year, kind of isolated and separate, yet still together, because we're all fighting. We all want this childhood cancer, this demon that these kids are dealing with, to just vanish. So again, thank you from my heart for this 13th year. And as we continue to get old and dance together at these parties year after year. We do have a message for other special messages of hope to share as well. First, I've got a surprise for you all. Some of my special coworkers sent some messages to our heroes, and then you're going to see a community outreach as we spread hope for kids with cancer. But let's go check in with some of the people that I get to work with 5 days a week.
Hey y'all, it's Chris Parente. I know this year's a little different, but I hope you're still celebrating your successes. True story. I've got one piece of artwork on my fridge at home, and it's a piece of artwork that one of y'all drew for me at last year's big event. Ken Clark gave it to me, and I cherish it more than anything else. I believe in every one of you. I support every one of you, and this year it's one heart, one hope for childhood cancer. I look at that on my fridge every day, and I say, I love you. Stay strong.
Hey guys, Kirk Yonke here from the Fox 31 Morning News, and I know it's been a crazy, crazy year for all of us, for all of you. We admire your courage. I just want to put the message out there. I want you guys to stay strong. Again, it's been nutty. We're going to get through this, and I know it's been a challenge, but I know that you guys can also get through this challenge. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer, and we believe in that, and I'm glad that I had a chance to say hello to you guys and just remind you that we're in this together.
Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Stomer. Of course, thinking about all of you. Stay strong throughout all of this, and we will be thinking about you all the way through.
Hey everybody, Natalie Tisdale from Channel 2 Daybreak. We are thinking about you, and we know the Miracle Party is a really big deal, and we feel like we're all part of that family as we've been helping you with this party, and Ken tells us about it as well. And I personally want you to know that I know you have a lot of courage, and what you're going through is nothing easy, but I admire you. You're an inspiration, and when it all comes down to it, together, it's one heart and one hope for childhood cancer.
Together, we can get through anything. For children fighting cancer, together is everything. Let's spread hope, encouragement, and focus on a bright future for our courageous heroes.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellie, and when I was 14 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 4 alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma. I'm now 3.5 years out of treatment and doing really well. I've secured a place at medical school next year so that I can train to become a doctor. So all I want to tell you is that don't let cancer hold you back, let it propel you forwards. Don't let cancer stop you from pursuing your dreams.
guys, my name's Avery and I'm on the Chaparral swimming and diving team. And even though we can't physically be with you guys this year, we want you to know that we're here for you, we're fighting with you, and we love you guys so much. And we can't wait to hopefully see you guys next year. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to all the kids and their families who are fighting that good fight. Remember, we are with you, and we cannot wait to see you again. You are my heroes.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm from the Chaparral Swim and Dive team. We wanted to let you guys know that we miss your beautiful faces and we can't wait to see them again. Remember to stay strong. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
Hi you guys, my name is Kathleen and I'm a part of Chaparral Swim and Dive team, and I wanted to reach out to you guys and let you know that I am thinking of you all, thinking of you kids and your families, siblings, friends, and just hoping that life is treating you well right now, and if it's not, that it gets better.
Yeah, we've come so far, 'cause this is hot. Stay strong!
Hi, my name is Keely Hagan. I am with Chaparral Girls Swim and Dive. I wanted to say how strong and how loved y'all are. And one heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
Hi, I'm from the Chaparral Swim and Dive team. And I just want to say, even though the Miracle Party has been canceled and we can't meet, I want everybody to just have a fun time. Put on some music, dance with each other, and just support each other. Even though you can't meet in person, know that everybody is supporting each other.
Hey guys, it's Maddie from the Chaparral Swim and Dive team. I'm just here to say that I'm so disappointed that we couldn't do the Miracle Party this year. But hopefully next year we'll be rocking out with you guys on the dance floor. See you then and stay strong. One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
These are our plans. We're gonna let them shine.
Hey everybody, we're going to miss you so much at the Miracle Party this year. It's always such a fun and awesome tradition for Chaparral Swim and Dive, and I know I will be missing you guys so much this year. Hope all is well. Have an awesome night, you guys.
Hi guys, this one is for all the kids who are struggling with cancer. So I just wanted to tell you guys that you guys are brave and strong and you guys will make it through this. And here's a little tip. The best medicine is laughter and dancing. Bye! One heart, one hope for childhood cancer.
Well, God bless all of you, and thank you so much for your sentiments. Now, one heart, one hope for childhood cancer will no doubt grow and get bigger. Each year it has, and each year we're so excited to see those people that are brand new, welcoming them into the family, and those that we have missed over the years so that we get to see that special night. It is our vision to be able to connect families all over the world with each other. We want to share our hearts with them and to strengthen that fight. We want to give them hope for the future. So the Miracle Party has already connected so many people going through this battle, but we can do more. We can do so much more. The volunteers behind the scenes, they know that. That's their motivation. That's their focus, is how do we make this bigger? How do we bring in more and more people? While we wrap up our main program and get to some more of the fun stuff tonight, I want you all to know how special this community is and how our efforts of bringing hope and inspiration, they don't stop here. They don't stop tonight. This is a year-round 24/7 deal. You at home know it. The fight never ends, and the fight to bring us together will not end. We will advocate to find a cure for childhood cancer and to find more targeted treatments for those battles. We have a choice to stand up and support the fight, and we will do just that. So now I'd like to bring up Brian Matthew, our resident MP DJ. And as I said, he's a Miracle Party favorite, tossing the vinyl, spinning the records out to the crowd, inviting our Miracle Party hero kiddos onto the dance floor, into the DJ booth, and getting kids to dance like never before on stage. He's provided hours and hours of memories and fun, and tonight is no different. Take it away, Brian.